What's up, everybody? Welcome to Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell, your number one podcast coming out of the Carolinas. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. Today on the show, we have Dr. Erica. Put the doctor on the suspect on the name now. Thank you for coming through. How you doing tonight? Please speak up. Speak when you know you're in the building. Talk to me.
Thank you, sir.
All right, now. The beautiful Miss Kirsten. How you doing?
Good, good.
They're partners, y'all. Business partners. Miss Stacy. I'm just letting everybody know. I just want to have clarity. I like to be clear.
It is like a marriage.
I don't want no trouble.
It's like a marriage.
Twan, I don't want no trouble, baby. We love everybody, LBGTQA, and they say they got the A now. We love all respect. I didn't know about the A.
All inclusive.
They fucked me up with the all inclusive. I ain't gonna lie now, but hey.
Oh, is that what the A said?
That's what they say now.
All inclusive.
That's what they say.
We're changing that shit. No.
But we love you.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Jesus loves
My man Twan, appreciate you for coming on out, brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, he loves us all, don't he?
Yes, sir.
All right, now. Doc, talk to me. What's up now? You here? What's going on? Now, you tell me about this business y'all got, your business partner you got with you.
Yes.
Now, you were telling me about what exactly is y'all business?
So we are the co-founders. I'm the CEO. She's the CFO of Abundant Living Consulting Corp. We also go by
What does
AOCC,
CFO stand for?
Chief Financial Officer.
Okay.
And I'm Chief.
I be hearing those terms a lot. You know, I be acting like I know what it
And they got
means.
COO.
Yeah,
Right.
but I don't be knowing what the hell they talking
Right.
about.
Go ahead,
I'm
educate
listening.
people.
Go ahead. Continue. I'm listening though. Let's talk to
Right.
me.
So ALCC is our umbrella business entity company. We're a business entity management and consulting firm. And then we have our subsidiary companies, which are Credit Flex, TaxNest, and our bank, which launches April 1st, which is Freedom Financial Group.
Okay, I heard a lot of words, but what do you do?
So with Abundant Living, we help individuals and small business owners start, run, grow, and scale their businesses. So we basically create business owners.
How y'all getting to that?
Well,
It's a pretty interesting field.
I'll let you
Man.
take that.
I mean, we
It's okay for you to talk. It's a safe space.
you know. Is it okay, wife? You know? I mean, independently, we've been doing business for about, 15 years independently. We've always wanted to do something together in business. And, about almost 2 years ago, we came together and said, why don't we just merge?
Y'all been friends or y'all knew each other already? Or?
We went to high
Yes.
school.
So we went to high school.
Falcons?
Yeah. Class of 09.
Oh, y'all went to 71st?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to get into that in a little bit, too. They showing their ass over there. We're going to get into that in a little later, but continue, though. Okay, I'm glad we got some Falcons in the house.
Okay, so Erica went off and got her degrees in business management, law, legal law. I went off and got certifications in finance. So we just said, you know what? Why not do something together? I had the opportunity to take a community center that was building out in South Bend, Indiana, called Empower Center, and to bring that resource here. But that was on the top of COVID. So when COVID hit, a lot of the plans that we had for moving out here kind of, stopped in its tracks.
Shut everything down.
It did. And my husband, who had a job opportunity out here, we moved the whole family out here. I have 3 young children, and he had a job security. They were going to pay for his certifications to become a licensed plumber and electrician. It was going to pay him like $45 plus dollars an hour. So living the times we do, that's good money.
That's great money.
So for them to move us out here, and then COVID hit, and then everything kind of stopped. I was talking to Erica. I was like, "What are we gonna do?" So he's like,
Scary.
So he's like, "You know what?
Come on.
Let's do it." So we put all fears aside and merged our businesses, and that's kind of what we do.
Yeah, it's only been 6 months. Yeah.
Y'all going strong.
Started in June.
Yes.
How y'all get y'all clients? Y'all solicit, people come to y'all, word of mouth?
It's crazy. Like in the last
Advertising,
6 months, business has like quadrupled. It's been crazy. So we we're actually just in the Fayetteville Observer for our business, and really reaching out to people who had to close their doors due to COVID, and let them know we are availability community resource here in Fayetteville. A lot of people don't know that they have resources and help to keep their business doors open. So it's kind of where we started, and then from there, word of mouth is the best advertisement. They told their friends who got a business who had to close their doors, and then now people come to us every single day and we're like, where did you find us at? Like, and somebody called us in New York. And now with the business laws changing due to the fraud with PPP, Heard about it. So
Get that paper. Hey, get that money, honey.
now the state of North Carolina and other states are now requiring that all businesses have a registered agent. We are the only legal registered agent business entity management company in Fayetteville. So we actually had somebody in New York contact us to be their registered agent because there are not any. But now you have to have a registered agent.
To get the loan?
No, to have a business, to get your LLC, your S Corp corporation, to register your business legally with the state. With
So you can't go to LegalZoom no more?
Well, you can, but LegalZoom is also a registered entity management company.
Okay.
But they
So y'all
they
ain't
charge you
LegalZoom.
And they're going to charge you 10 times.
right what we charge. Whenever you
What do
sign
y'all
up,
charge?
we charge $79.99 a month, or not a month, annually for our business entity management. But then we have different packages as well. But like with a service like LegalZoom, whenever you sign up for it, you think you're paying for your LLC, where actually annually they're going to charge your card about $500 to $600 a year for them to just be a registered agent, whereas we only charge $79 for that same service. All that means is that any of your business correspondence has to go to an entity management company. They look at it, validate it, say that yes, this is a company, send it back to you or contact you for whatever the correspondence needs to be done. It's basically just a third party to say this is a legal business.
Right.
They're
To
charging
make sure that
people-
you stay in compliance too.
Right.
So that your business license can stay open.
Right. They're charging people $500 a year to be a registered agent. But people don't read the fine print. They just go in there and do it. And next thing they know, they're like, well, what is this charge on my card? But they signed up for it whenever you do the contract. And you think you're just doing LLC paperwork, but that's what you're agreeing to.
Right.
So, yeah.
Y'all knew that?
I didn't know that.
For all that is fine.
I had an LLC through them, and I don't remember them taking no $500 a year at my joint, but I might have to go check some files.
Check some old bank accounts.
Yeah, I might have to check some statements, some old statements or something.
But that's the thing. You sign the contract without reading all the fine print, and you don't know what they're putting in that.
Right.
So we get so many clients that come to us with horror stories of, trusting another business to help them build something for their family, right? And then to come and find out they didn't do anything that they were promised, and now they're out thousands, $10,000s of dollars.
We just had somebody that paid $30,000 to a business consultant and has nothing to show for it. Not even a piece of paper, LLC.
See, that's what it is for me.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? I gotta have something to show for my money.
Right.
Right.
I can't just be paying you and I ain't seeing nothing for my funds, and I don't roll like that.
They
No.
don't even have their business is not even an LLC, and they paid $30,000.
So like
Crazy.
everything that we do is structured around education. So the more that you know, the better informed decisions that you can make with that knowledge that you know. And then the ultimate goal is to take that knowledge and pass it on to your next of kin so that they can take your dream and turn it beyond just, a dream, right?
Forget
You
them.
could
I
turn
wanna
it
be- I wanna
into a
be big stuff in the
business,
family. Forget them.
right?
Right.
I'm the head of the family. I ain't teaching them nothing.
Well, I mean,
Like for us, I had to start all over. When my mom didn't teach me about entrepreneurship, credit, tax. I ain't know none of that. So the goal is to be able to pass the baton to where our kids, their kids, don't have to start all over and recreate the wheel. Like they can take this business, this money, if you want to keep it, run it, great. Sell it and give you a head start. That way
Right.
you have an advantage, like everybody else is doing with their kids. But for the minorities, it's like I had to struggle, so do you. So.
Well, yeah, that's how we do. We don't really leave nothing for our peoples, for the kids or whatever. They gotta get it out the mud.
And that's gonna
Right.
change.
Right.
That's gotta
Somebody
change.
gotta break the chain.
That struggle
Absolutely.
mentality is terrible.
Well, yeah, my sister's father, he messed me at one time. He was talking about refinancing his house. He was like, yeah, man, that's gonna lower my payment like $200-300 a month, and hell, they gonna refinance me another 30 years. Shit, I ain't gonna live that long.
It's somebody else's debt, right?
I was like, well, damn, like, just fuck the kids, huh? Just,
right.
You don't leave nobody nothing, huh? Just, I'm gonna be gone, so I ain't worried about it.
Right.
But
Right.
vice versa, when you have somebody like our elders who own their property, why is it that the kids are just, selling it and leaving it alone? That's their legacy. Like, why are you selling
Because they want
something
that money
worked hard?
now. It's my money and I want it now.
They don't want to
Still.
work for it. Instant
Right.
gratification.
Exactly.
Hey, once that man come around and tell me, hey man, I'll give you 20,000. Shit, hey, bro. Go ahead and cut that check.
That money gonna be gone in 2 weeks.
Right?
Yeah,
Unless you have
of
a
course.
plan.
That's
Unless
the
you have a
problem.
plan.
Of
That's
course.
the problem.
But they
And a
think
lot
about
of these
that.
kids don't have a
You know,
plan.
they don't have that financial literacy, so they don't.
Yes.
They're not gonna look at it long term. They only go.
And that's what you
short
guys
term.
do.
Yes.
Right? The financial. Let's get into that a little bit.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Stacy Broner Oger, in charge of
I
Happy
thought I
Endings.
introduced you already, but go ahead.
No, you didn't, but it's all right. I'll take it. I'm Stacy Broner Oger.
I thought I did.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Oh, my bad.
We didn't get to this side yet.
She on the shine, y'all. She forgot about that. But go ahead.
So I'm Stacy, everybody.
Shine. Do you think?
Broker owner in charge of Happy Endings Realty,
Okay.
and we sell happy endings. And we take it, it's a marketing
Love
ploy.
you a long time.
Yes.
It's a marketing ploy, of course. You know,
Yum, dim sum.
unless we get licensed
Don't
in,
touch the microphone.
I'm sorry, unless we get licensed in Nevada,
Doing
then
too
you know
much.
the happy ending starts with just purchasing and selling a house. So we represent buyers, sellers, and investors in their real estate transactions, and we also educate financial wellness with starting from credit. So no matter if you have a low credit score to if you don't have an 850, you definitely need to get with us so we can get you to a perfect credit score because credit is power.
So 850 is a perfect credit score?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And that's where you need to be.
So if somebody tell me they got 900, they lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to know these things.
850 is the highest you can go, and that's
Okay.
a perfect credit score.
Okay.
And what we do at Happy Endings is we represent buyers, sellers, and investors in real estate. And pretty much we educate them along the process, and we work with them at any stage
Don't worry
that
about
you're
that. My
in.
shot, guys. This is my
Okay,
producer.
any stage that you're in, we will work with you to get you to your personal custom happy ending. So whether it's buying a house, whether it's investing in real estate property and in rental portfolio, we can help you get into all of that from start to finish. And I'd like to introduce Antoine because he's my credit expert. So for those people that aren't quite at a 640 yet to be able to qualify for a house, and that's kind of where you want to be, he's going to go jump into how we can help you get that in I'll say about 3 months to 6 months.
Well, let's hear a little bit of that then.
Yeah, let's do it. Antoine, take the floor.
All right, I'd like to introduce he introduced me. I'm Antoine.
Okay, reintroduce yourself.
Reintroduce. But listen, guys, I focus on helping the average person just become special again. Because a lot of people, they have lost faith just without having that financial literacy, without having a plan, without having a future. So the company that I'm actually partnered with, I'm actually able to help people get their credit fixed and help people start a business. A lot of people want to start a business, but they don't know what business to start. Mm-hmm. So when they come to me, I pretty much help them merge with us. I'm partnered with a company that's been around for 18 years. And the reason why I wanted to merge with them because I don't actually have to do the work myself. You know what I'm saying? So I literally just find the people and I sign them up and they get their credit fixed or I can help them start a business. Now I'm their mentor, but as far as the credit side, I don't have that workload. I don't have that headache. You know what I'm saying? Sending out papers, all of that. The company is actually going to do that for us. But what I've been able to do within the last 2 years, coming in with a 410 credit score, not knowing anything about financial
You had a
literacy.
410?
I had a 410. My credit score is damn near non-existent.
Right.
You know,
He's below
When he said 410, whoa, 410.
I had a 410.
I've never seen one that low. But
When
go
I
ahead.
merged with the company, I was
you
able to start my own business because of what they offer. So I was able to create my LLC and stuff like that and benefit from all the business credits and stuff like that. And we can do this in all 50 states, Puerto Rico and Hawaii. So
Puerto
I've
Rico.
grown a huge team in all 50 states. And I have agents that I've trained and I help people pretty much change their life. I was working for a plastic company for 10 years. And, me seeing my ancestors, just work for somebody else, I knew I had to change it. So I started educating myself. And when I merged with the company, it was just like, it just totally changed my life because now I get to do what I want to do. I make my own schedule. I do a lot of traveling and I leverage my social media. Right now, because a lot of people on social media.
It's fun, ain't it?
All the time.
It is.
So if you on social media wasting time or you on social media getting money. You know what I'm saying? So I use all my avenues to get money because with the company fixing the credit, I can just use my social media friends and get paid. Like for example, I put a post up, who needs credit repair? I'm helping 20 people before midnight. The post has almost 200 comments. I've been working on that post for like 5 days now. Just signing up people.
Just people off the post.
Just signing up people off the post. Off that one post. So you're able to leverage your social media anywhere that you have a phone, anywhere you have, any kind of contact. You could make some money in all 50 states. So that's what we, specialize in. And people get their credit fixed, start a business, pretty much change their life, man. Learn that financial literacy. We help, it's a life insurance included, $100,000, no medical exam. You're going to get a will and trust. The Black Panther died without will and trust. Aretha Franklin died without will and trust. The community is suffering because...
Who? The Black Panther?
The Black Panther.
Chadwick Boseman?
Died without a will and trust. Died without a will and trust.
The Black Panther. That's all you ever be known.
He was fighting crime, but he had his finances in order.
Right.
And that plays a community because when you die, everything you own is going to go to the state. And you got to argue with them to get things that you rightfully supposed to own. So we help people. We got like a protection plan that comes with 13 different benefits. We literally cover everything. A person can see their credit score, see everything that's negative on their credit, and clients that come, they get the will and trust. They get $1 million identity protection, because the last thing you want to happen is you working on your credit and you get to buy that house and somebody steal your identity. So we've included all of those things within our protection plan. So whether a person want to start a business or whether they need credit repair, like I'm getting money all day, and that's what I help. And I'm able to team up with realtors, car salesmen, anybody in the professional industry. It's a no-brainer because you got to think she's running to clients all day. If she run into a client and he can't get qualified for a house, and then she got to send him to somebody else who's going to get paid off of the monthly fee, they're not worried about this customer closing fast on the house. They're trying to keep this person in the program so they can get this money.
Need that money from
With us, we trying to get them in and get them out so we can get the results. Right. So with her, she can keep everything in-house. She don't have to partner with nobody, and then she can get that fast results. When she's not selling houses, she's building her client base to come in and buy more houses when they are ready. So, we focus on a lot of things, just helping people get their life in general, together in general.
I see. Y'all getting them right.
Yeah.
I see.
And if I may, let me just tell you how I was introduced to, thank you. How I was introduced to Antoine. I actually saw his post online. He posted his 410 credit score. And I said,
there's no his brother out.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. And he said in the post pretty much, this is my current credit score. Watch me increase this to a perfect credit score in less than a year. And I said, okay, well, how are we going to do this? Let me watch. So I followed him for about 6 months, and then he posted again, and pretty much credit score shot up. And I couldn't believe how he did it. And I was like, I got to call him. I got to see who he's working with, because, I wasn't really thinking about doing credit.
How did you do it? Is that G14 classified? Or can you tell us how you do it?
You'll have to, yes, you can call us, and we'll give you the information.
There it is. Okay.
910-758-3899. But what happened was I reached out to him and I said, hey, look, I really just want to work with the clients that come out of your program. I'm a full-time real estate agent. I really don't have time to fix people's credit. And, how do I get involved? And he said, well, you can make the money yourself. And I was like, well, like I said, I don't have time to fix nobody's credit. So how does this work? And he's like, the system we have does it all for you. And it teaches you along the way. So I said, okay. And, this is my first, not my first rodeo dealing with online people and, trying, systems and things. So I get with him and I said, okay, it's only $300 for us to sign up as an agent. And I get my credit fixed for pretty much free, but with the $300. And I get to learn about how to do it. And I get to help my clients and get paid off for the clients. So I was like, okay, I'll spend the $300. Since then, this was maybe 3 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago now. Maybe not even a full 3 months. My credit score personally has jumped up 61 points. And I haven't done much but just sign up and then fill out a few dispute letters and follow the program that's already made for me.
Y'all ain't doing the boost thing they talk. I see it for the commercials where they say you can boost. What's the commercial? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Credit
boost. The boost where it jump
From
up
what I'm understanding, that's not really working for people. What we do works.
It don't work.
See, I was sold.
No. So what we do works, and it's systematic.
I was going to give you 70 points.
Yeah, as soon as I signed up, I actually got an email and a text message, so I knew it was legit. And they ran my credit within the first 24 hours. They came back to me within 48 hours and had all of my dispute letters. I literally had to just print them out, put my social security card, my ID, mail it off. That's all I did. Next thing I know, my credit score went up 61 points.
But let me tell you the best thing about this. Man, I invested $299 and I created a 6-figure business in less than 2 years. I don't pay monthly. Like, they have this thing called Strive for 5. So when you join the company, if you just enroll 5 customers, you no longer pay for your monthly services to get your credit fixed. So for a lot of people who can't afford credit repair, if you know people, then this is for you. Like me, I had just got fired from my job, but I knew people. I'm a people person. I was like, man, I know 500 people I can sign up for credit repair. I signed my 5 people within the first week. Ever since then, I was able to scale a business. I never paid for personal credit repair. And what makes it make sense within this business, a lot of people want to start businesses, but a lot of people go out of businesses because you got to think, if you say you own a clothing store, you got a brand, you trust in your brand, you got to invest in the building, you got to invest in the clothes, you got to invest in, people to help you, lights, water, all of those things. So by the time that you get an investment back, it might be years or something, you know what I mean? Or however long. It makes sense with this business because I was able to make my profit back within the first week.
Not a lot of overhead.
No overhead. No overhead. I can go in the cookout with no merchandise. Hey, what's going on with your credit? Sign them up and just keep it moving. No matter where I go, I got a personal challenge. When I go on vacation, I'm going to make the money that I spent on vacation by the time I leave that sucker. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the way the online social media works.
I used to be like that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, now you good again.
See, now you doing too much. See what I'm saying? Now you doing too much. See what I'm saying? Now you had too many. You had too many. I wasn't fixing my credit, tell you. But it was getting happy endings. That I can guarantee you.
Yes.
And we're going to commercial on that. And we're back with credit gurus. Got the hotline bling over here.
It's house porn, I swear.
Hey, whatever tickles your fancy. Let everybody know they can reach you if you want to get in touch with you about buying a house or get the credit or,
Credit, buying a house, investing.
They just want to look at you, you know what I mean?
Okay, that too. There's a charge. No, I'm joking. If you're interested in purchasing or buying or selling in the state of North Carolina, feel free to give my team a call. It's 910-758-3899. We sell happy endings. You can also find me on Facebook at Stacey Swaby, STACEY, last name SWABY. And we also can find me at Happy Endings Realty, both on IG and Facebook. So talk to you soon.
Twan, let me know where we can get you, brother.
You can definitely find me on Instagram at AG_Elite LLC, and you can find me on Facebook as Antoine Gidron. And you can call me at 336-405-1918, and we'll get you plugged in with this business and, learn a little financial literacy and just get you off to a better start.
Hey, there it is. Check them out. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Y'all go ahead and hang out at the atmosphere. We'll take y'all on out.
Yes, sir.
Ladies, let them know. How can they find y'all? How can they get in touch with y'all?
Well, anyone who's looking for financial literacy or any of the other services we offer with the business consulting, we could be reached at 833-357-ALCC or any of the social media platforms at Abundance Start Here. And I'm also looking to hire. So if anyone is interested in attaining some financial licenses, all you have to do is pay for your background check is $124.
She got a lot of head. Don't mind this in the shot.
It gives you access to 7 professional finance licenses. So we are looking to hire. So give us a call at 833-357-2522.
Okay. And do y'all have a social media page? Y'all give them that?
Yes.
That's it.
At Abundance Start Here.
Oh, Abundance Stars. What, Instagram, Facebook? What is that?
Facebook, Instagram.
Everything.
Instagram.
That's on everything. Okay.
Everything at Abundance starts here.
Appreciate y'all for coming on. Like I said, hang out. We're going to get these next people on the segment. Y'all hang on out, Tom, Donovan, y'all come on. Smitty, Miss Ashley. Come on and join us on the set. Keep it flowing here, baby. This is how we do it here. Straight no chase, baby.
Appreciate you, man.
We're on the flow. We adjust on the fly, however you want to do it, We get them on in. Let's roll, baby. Doing all right, Miss Ashley?
I'm good.
All right. Glad we got you on.
Gotta give them a good
We're glad to have you on.
I'm glad to be here.
And it was Martin when Gina Friend came. I'm glad to have you on, Martin. Glad to be here, Martin.
Sorry, lady.
Don't mind diving on the shot. Okay, my man adjusted.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Get your cookies, man. Get your sweets, man.
Yeah.
Get your sweets.
It already broke off. I ain't even gonna be I should put it like that.
Go welcome Miss Ashley to the set.
Oh, you gonna put a little cap on it?
Justin.
You want your cap on it?
You got his cap on it. What do you got going on over there? Oh, here they go. They're doing too much already. There we go.
It's not gonna be in the shot.
I might just be like this.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the shot. So you on the They over having the HBCU battle over here, whatever. Whatever you want to call it, they over here having. Welcome with man Smith and Miss Ash to the show.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. They upgraded from atmosphere to on the set now.
You want us close?
Please, yeah. My man Tom.
Oh, but it's
Donovan. My boy already know. Probably made it on in. So what's good? What's new, baby? Talk to me, Don. What's up now? There's a lot of controversy with you last week now. Or was it last week or week before last?
Last week.
I think it was last week. Okay, yeah, with this high school thing. Talk to me. We'll get to the 71st thing too, because the coach was released.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that too, but go ahead.
So basically, I'm the assistant coach at Palm Forest High School.
Hey, let me stop now.
Nah, but for real, we had a great season.
They did.
Outright regular season champs, conference champs, and my coach, Coach Speedy, didn't win Coach of the Year. He should have.
You felt like he should have. Now, we're gonna pause it right there. Now, like I said, they did beat the coach of the year was from Terry Sanford. Not Terry Sanford.
No, it's from
Smith. My man. I'm tripping. My man.
Yeah.
Fucking won it. Shout out to Tip, Brian Tip.
Yeah.
Shout out, B Tip. Yeah, okay. So you don't feel like B Tip should have won it?
No, hell no.
What are your qualifications for coach of the year? Because that's what's important.
Okay, so
Not the winningest team, and not the team with the most talent. We'll start there.
Yeah, I understand that. But where I'm coming from is the tradition of how it's been the last couple of years. That's pretty much how it's been.
Okay, just because we
Is the best
done it that way,
team-
don't
Is the coach of the year.
The best team and the coach get coach of the year.
maybe they got it right this year.
How many games did Smith win the last year? Before him?
like one.
And how many games did they win with Tip?
Like
They went 15.
9.
They went 15 to 10.
They went 15-10. And they won one game
I
the
was
year
about to
before.
look this. He's lying.
They won more than one
Let me
game.
hear Max Prep.
But
No, it was double. I think it was double digits, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that much. I mean, I've never seen a coach get coach of the year 15 and 10.
not in Cumberland County.
Not in Cumberland County.
I don't know, but I can't speak on high school, but now like I've seen like NBA level. I've seen where a guy has taken a team, they might have finished like 8th or 7th, and they weren't expected to do nothing, and he did that, and then he's won coach of the year before.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen at that level. Now,
Happened
like I
at
said,
Wake Forest this year.
you know, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if he improved the team and nobody expected to do nothing, that I mean, you know, y'all had Tristan, y'all had my other cat that was be killing that y'all don't. I say y'all want to give a shine. 23, I think it
Oh,
was.
Jordan.
He be
yeah.
cooking like y'all had some players now. Y'all had little guards, couple of guards. You know what I'm saying? So y'all was expected to be, and if not win it, at least be good.
Precisely.
Nah, beat him.
Now name somebody on Smith's team.
Lil Darius is tough.
Lil Darius almost didn't play half the season.
And his name is what? Little Darius. How big is he?
He not that little though, but
No,
he's
he
that
not.
shooter. Yeah. And they got a big down there. Like they
What's his
had
name?
they had
Ooh.
yeah, I don't know his name.
Exactly. Exactly.
We don't know too many of their names, but they have pretty good
But
players.
yeah, because they had the same exact players from the year before, with the exception of 2 players that came from Palm Forest. So what I'm
The
saying
year
is,
before, they didn't win that many games.
all right, so all they needed was a decent coach, and I said I gave him his props. He did an amazing job.
But be honest, after Zay left, did anybody expect Palm Forest to do what they did this year? To win conference,
you.
to win regular season, to go to the third round?
Remember, I posted it.
Hold on, now Zay's a beast. Shout out to Zay. But so, because y'all lost one man now, it's going to be over?
We didn't say that.
I mean,
Fanville said that.
Exactly. Tristan was gone too. Nobody knew Tristan was coming back.
But he came back.
Yeah.
True, but with the team without them, nobody expected them to do that.
No, not both of them. I can understand that, yeah. But if you was going to have Tristan or him,
Tristan's always been a sharpshooter. and
whatever y'all got, whatever y'all had, that was enough to win. Right here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm glad you said he was always a sharpshooter, right?
Most definitely.
Because he was always a good basketball
Quality
player.
basketball.
Yeah, a good quality basketball player. And that's
He's
when
solid.
I got into it with you know who.
This straight no chase, baby. We say names.
We direct with it.
Everybody know I got into it with him. Come on now.
My brother, shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
say.
Come on, Tom.
Come on, yeah, that's me.
Chase, man.
That's me. I stand on everything I say.
Steve issue was, Steve is he's an E. Smith alumni, the family with the Smith, now they real Smith tradition.
For sure.
So, he happy that Smith is coming back, and plus B. Till his guy. So he like, well damn, I got to defend my guy,
Yeah.
So, and Donovan defended his guy.
Let me tell you something.
So, you know what I mean? So,
let me tell you something.
Let's go, talk to me.
I give Mims his props. When we was hooping, coming up in high school, we ain't have no trainers. I saw Steve Mims be like the first trainer around here that had talent. Okay, but at the same time, you can't take credit for everything. You seen teams with a lot of talent back in the day.
Yeah.
With Smith, 71st had all them good athletes, but they ain't have a good coach. Okay, it takes a coach to put everything together. It takes a coach to make a system and make it work.
That's a fact. You
can
have all the talent in the world and won't win because.
And they have to respect the coach. Because you got to think about it. Coach Peter is a middle-aged.
I think that's more the issue. They got to respect the coach.
Yeah.
They got to buy into it.
They got to buy, because if they don't respect him, you know what I'm saying? They got to buy into what he's saying.
You got to think about it. Coach Peter is a middle-aged white guy. I've known Coach Peter ever since I was in middle school. Everybody loves Coach Peter, so he always had that.
I love the food. I ain't gonna lie with you. The restaurant is banging. Go ahead.
Everybody respect him ever since we was kids. So it's not like he just running into talent and stuff like that. He has a system. Coach May has a system because I've been part of that system. And you can't tell me just because you help train these kids here and there, you getting credit for the coach having a great season.
Well, that is what he said in the post.
That's exactly what he said.
Okay. Can I chime in?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm new to Fayetteville.
Yeah.
New. I've been here since 2018. Okay.
Yeah.
You real new.
Yeah.
Where you came from?
Army.
I'm saying, where'd you come from? I ain't say what you did.
Fort Sill.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Wasn't that good, but anyway. So when we came in, they realized that my daughter had a bit of talent. So they sent us over to Mims to train her, right?
You refer. That's the first thing they said. They sent you to Mims.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. The great Mims in there.
And I respect that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and that's where I saw Tristan.
Yeah.
Okay. So now my daughter goes to E. Smith. Amazing coaches. Everybody know D. Hardy, Marlon Hardy. They're amazing coaches.
Yeah.
However, what Mims has done with my kid has taken her to the next
Which one's your
level.
daughter?
Skylar. You was
Oh shit! That's your daughter?
For sure.
Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, she be cooking.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mims did that.
Yeah. And I respect that. But some of the players that he's had were already the skill set that
There they go. There they go.
Skill set that they had.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, the skill. Yeah, but you
That's
have to hone it. You gotta mold these kids. They're moldable.
Yeah.
And you have to mold them into really good basketball players. And kind of, a coach is cool, but you gotta have a trainer to make them kind of do what they need to do. Mm-hmm. I was Skylar's coach at Cape Fear High School. I was her freshman year coach, and then I got fired. So then we went over to E. Smith.
Yeah.
Like I said, D and Marlon are great coaches, but it is because of Mims. He's taking her game to the next level, and I saw the same thing with Tristan.
Yeah.
You know what? I think some people are upset at Mims because.
So we talking about Mims, huh?
Yeah, Mims cool.
We get to the bottom of it. My older brother,
We get to the bottom of it.
I'm good with Mims.
I feel like some people
do say rubs in the wrong way though.
because
He's an asshole.
that's just his personality. But I'm not mad at him. But
Me neither.
some people, I feel like some people are upset because I feel like what I seen, he wants the credit instead of it letting it show itself. You feel me? Like he wants that credit. Like
You don't think that you can recognize a Mims kid?
Of course, no. But what I'm saying is,
I think what he's saying is he want people to say.
He wants people to say like, "Oh yeah, that's Mims guy. Mims did that." You feel me? And people are not saying that, so he comes out and says it himself because people are not saying it.
Why aren't people saying it though?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
What's the problem with giving this man?
It's the hate.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's because they don't like Steve. Steve been cooking cats around here for years and talk that shit to him, and they don't like that.
Yeah,
that's the real deal. And they took this shit, take this shit to heart.
Yeah,
on the court because he be cooking, talking trash, and now they take it years later, 20 years later, they still holding on to that.
Yeah,
that's what
and I think that's fucked up. I think
that's what it really is. I deal with it too with some kids sometimes.
Yeah,
like, bro, we hooping. I'm gonna cook you now on the court, but damn, it ain't personal.
Yeah,
but you come out here with them stir frying. You don't think I ain't? How about you? How about you? Honestly, God damn it, you gonna be sizzling.
Yeah. But I always gave Mims his props. But when it comes to the kids I coach, like we there in the trenches with the kids. So I understand like you training them and shit like that, cause all kids could use that. And I give Mims his prop every time I see him. But at the same time, I always say it takes more than one person to develop a kid.
So you feel like the coach is more important than the trainer?
Nah, I think not one person is more important than the other because it takes more than one person to develop a player. For the simple fact, whatever the trainer does with that player, the player is supposed to take it to the coach and it's supposed to benefit the team. The coach has to put said player in the perfect position so that player can be a contribution to the team. So I think it really takes both, but some people feel a different way about it.
I feel like the trainer helps that player individually, but the coach helps, you feel me, the team. He got to take it to the team.
And you saying there wasn't no, on the men's side, there wasn't no boy that could just change the game?
Nah, it's not no player in Cumberland County that's just killing like that.
So Trey Parker don't live in Cumberland County, huh?
He plays for Vertical.
He plays for Vertical in Charlotte.
Yeah, that is different.
I'm just saying that.
And when he was here,
he lives in Cumberland County.
When he was here at Cape
My young boy, Trey Parker.
Nah, shout out.
If you ain't seen him, you better Google him.
Nah, fact, shout out Strait Parker, shout out Queen, all my youngest.
Shout out Dennis.
Definitely Junior.
Oh yeah.
But when Trey was here at Cape Fear, what was their record?
He was killing.
They was killing.
He was killing.
Oh my God, that was my first.
I'm talking
about as far as
and he was not a freshman. He was a freshman.
He was a
and
freshman.
it was just him and
not the team.
my man.
What's the kid's name?
left-hand dude.
What's the dude? What is
Phil's son.
Phil's son.
Yeah.
RJ.
That was it.
That's not
That's the point guard.
That was
The point guard. Yeah,
It was him
yeah.
and Phil's son. The left hand dude would shoot threes, spot up threes,
Yeah.
which means somebody had to create them for him.
Yeah,
No, it was just him and Phil's son, and they was competitive.
Yes, they were.
They beat us. So y'all wasn't good then. Y'all was like 2-3 years ago.
We was decent.
That was
Exactly.
Y'all wasn't good. They only got blown out that last game in the damn playoffs or whatever. Up to that, I think it was the Holiday Classic.
Yeah.
They got beat real bad.
But listen, the point
Other
that I
than
was making about kids getting expertise from a trainer and bringing it to the team is that you don't have a lot of really great basketball players on a high school basketball team. You got one, maybe two, maybe three.
And the rest of them going to work at Piggly Wiggly.
CNAs, RNs, like these motherfuckers going to work, you know, at the hospital.
Okay.
So they're bringing their expertise into the team and making the rest of the team look better. Like, no, bitch, you go. Dang, I didn't mean to call these motherfuckers. You go stand in the corner and wait on the pass if it comes, okay, or clear it out. You know, like we gonna do 4 low, you guys back up, and then I'm gonna handle it because this is what Stephen Mims taught me how to do.
See, but here's my thing about that. This is where a coach comes into play because you gotta think about it. Some kids can't be the superstar of the team.
Won't be.
They won't be and they can't be. So as a coach, you gotta let them motherfuckers know, like, look, this ain't that. You gotta do something to contribute to the team.
Why can't they, if they're nice, why can't they be the superstar?
Because certain aspects, like certain kids gotta come to a conclusion like, hey, Buddy is better than me. Like, I gotta make sure he get his shine so we can fucking win. Like, cause that's what I did when I was in high school. I was a starter and everything.
How do you relay that information to your kids without hurting their feelings?
Yeah,
you know
I got because that's my role as a coach. I'm the young coach.
You're the player relations guy.
The player coach. So I gotta let these dudes know, like,
Damn straight, no skills training.
yeah. But I gotta tell them, like, look, you see what's happening in practice. Like we did bench versus starters. You know what happened. But that's when they get in their mindset, like, look, I just gotta put my pride to the side.
Man, stop this dumb shit, man. No, hold up, man.
Especially a kid like you.
You gotta put your pride to the side.
I'm here with the parents, so you know damn well whether you can play or not.
I swear to God, I was telling you.
Some kids be sorry as hell now.
When I was hooping, if a girl coming up, you know damn well who better than you, who ain't better than you.
It's the new generation. It's a new generation.
No, but see,
It's the new generation.
It's the new generation.
You know you go to the gym.
You got kids. You got kids in the gym.
That's a fact.
You got kids in the gym
Now,
6
you
days
know
a
you got that. I ain't worried about
week.
that.
Training.
And they still be
AAU.
sorry.
No.
that.
I'm not saying. Okay, the kids that's in the gym 6 days a week that's getting training that's going to AAU. Those are your elite players on your high school team.
Because they putting in work.
Some
Because
of them,
they're putting in the work.
Some of them put in work and pay for all that training and still be sorry.
Now this may be the difference with boys and girls because
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna give you an example.
I don't know about that.
You know, I'm from Atlanta or whatever. Anthony Edwards, he went to my school, Thera High School.
Yeah.
Man, we seen potential in him. Our coaches, they wasn't getting them there. But when we got him out of the city, out of the hood where we was at, and got him a good trainer, that changed him into the player he is now. He's in.
you had to pay those trainers.
Ain't you from College
Yeah.
Park?
No, I'm from Atlanta. I'm
Okay,
from
I'm about to
the
get
heart
you
of
now.
Atlanta.
I'm
I'm from the
finna
heart
get
of
you.
Atlanta.
You trying to set them up?
West side of Atlanta, man.
Put it out
Shout out
now.
my boys, man. Shout out there. Shout out to
Shout out to Tip to put it out now.
Hey man, I'm from the red Atlanta. You see this, you know who I am. So,
Okay.
but shout out to Ant, man. Like we had to get him out. We had to take him out the
Ant-Man's a
hood.
beast too.
Hey,
We
look.
had to take him out the hood and give him a trainer like Mims,
What
Mr. Mims.
Stephen A. say I pay to go through turnstiles to watch him play.
Hey man, hey that boy, that
Absolutely.
boy's special, man.
I'd pay to watch him
Boy's
play.
special. They hold him on rookie season though. He probably got rookie of the year. I ain't gonna lie.
The innovator don't pay a lot, remember that, but I'd pay to watch him play.
He baby Jordan.
Hey, that boy be man, and he be hooping though. He be hitting threes, crossing. He be banging on cats like he was just
He
like
should have been an all-star this year.
he ain't no one trick pony.
Yeah, but they hold him out of that. Oh, I remember that. They cheat him out of that.
Straight up,
man.
you say he hold him, man. It's cool.
Man, they hold him out of that. They hold him out of rookie of the year, in my opinion, and they hold him out.
Mellows.
Come on, man.
Mellows. Mellow.
Come on.
So you think LaMelo Ball the better rookie season than him?
Before he got hurt, hell yeah. Charlotte
yeah.
was
Yeah,
done
absolutely.
for.
Most definitely.
Charlotte was done for. Melo brought.
He has
made it living for the city.
I've been to a couple games this year,
Yeah.
and he has
I
brought.
was there with you.
He has, my man. He has, but you can tell in the atmosphere, it's a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
He's brought different feelings. It's more of a fun, winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we got a chance to make some noise, make the playoffs make some noise this year. You know, and that wasn't before he got there. We weren't doing that.
that's
But Ant is definitely the better player though.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and that goes back into the trainer team aspect of it all. I mean,
That's
do you need
close.
one kid to
Melo now.
change the
That's
whole
close.
perspective?
That's
or
close.
It's close.
So
That's close.
hold on. So it's like comparing Bron rookie year to Melo rookie year. Then
Yeah, that was close.
Melo should have won it.
No. Why?
Because
Give me a reason why.
Because he averaged more points and his team had a better record. And LeBron didn't make the playoffs.
He averaged like one more point.
And LeBron didn't make the playoffs.
We're done.
But the Nuggets were a better team. If you got a better team, of course, I expect you to
The
win more
Nuggets were
games.
in a way tougher conference.
I expect you to win more games.
Led by a
In the
rookie.
West? In the West?
Led by a rookie.
Who did the Cavs have?
Who the Cavs had on the team? Larry Hughes.
Oh, don't you?
Larry Hughes went good?
Big Z.
Big Z. All-Star.
Big Z.
All-Star.
Gauskas?
All-Star.
Are y'all serious?
You said, but at the end of the day, you want to give rookie of the year to a kid that didn't make the playoffs from a kid that made the playoffs who forced his team to make the playoffs.
Because he had a better
That's the
team,
end of
though.
it.
He had a better-
But
he had
he was the
Nene,
leading
he had-
scorer.
Was it not people in the East making the playoffs with a losing record?
Yes. That happened.
Not that same year. The year before, yeah.
No,
That year.
What year?
It happened
let this
just
one go,
until
brother.
recently.
So y'all tell me,
Let this one go.
y'all expect this man to come straight out of high school, 18 years old.
Here we go. Here we go. Are you on the court? Now, when he hit 25 and cocked it all behind his head, we won't be screaming and hollering. We won't say that about him from high school then. But when he can't get done, now, man, he's straight out of high school. Come on, man.
Hey, shout out to LBJ. That man a good.
No doubt. No, he ain't the GOAT. He ain't the GOAT.
He's not the GOAT.
No, he is
He's
the GOAT.
not the GOAT.
So what that makes him the GOAT?
If Jordan would have stayed as long, he'll be doing the same
He's
stuff.
not the GOAT.
First of all, Jordan did more in less time.
Thank you.
Nah, he didn't.
He didn't? So Jordan's got 9 more scoring titles. Jordan's got defensive player of the year. He don't have. Jordan's got 2 more championships.
Jesse, let's be honest.
2 more finals MVPs. I can keep
Out of
going.
the years that LeBron has lost the MVP, be 100 to yourself. You think he really supposed to lose those?
Hell yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Hell yeah.
Well, the MVP now,
Not really.
that gets subjective
He
too.
got hold on a lot of MVPs.
On a lot of
Hold on.
MVPs.
That
Just
one
think
year
about it.
he
2 years ago, he tried saying he was better than Steph Curry.
He is. He's a
No,
better
hold on.
player than
Hold
Steph.
on.
So those years Steph won. He should have won.
I'm talking 2 years ago.
man.
Steph was killing it. Steph was
Unanimous.
leading the league in scoring. Steph was leading the league in three.
And steals.
And LeBron that's when he was saying he's the best basketball player in the world.
He is the best basketball player.
So who won in the
Not that
finals?
year.
Jordan,
Not that
LeBron or
year.
Steph? Did LeBron beat Steph, right?
So Steph didn't beat LeBron?
After they added KD.
No.
After they added KD.
Who they beat in 2015?
Bro, Kevin Love and Kyrie got hurt.
I didn't say we talking LeBron.
So
right?
y'all expect LeBron to win with nobody,
Kevin Love
with a bunch of nobodies. See, just like his rookie year, y'all expect him to win with a bunch
Is
of
he not the
nobodies.
GOAT?
You just said he was the GOAT.
You can't expect that man to win with nobody.
You say he's better than Michael Jordan.
That is
What are you
crazy.
talking about? So Jordan
That
will
is
win?
crazy.
Bron went to Miami, had a super team, and lost to a 40-year-old Jason
Come on,
Kidd.
man.
Yeah,
He lost 3
They had a good
series.
team.
to
They had a good
38-year-old
team.
Jason Terry.
that.
He should have beat Dallas. He should have beat San Antonio when they got beat by old ass San Antonio. And they should have beat Golden State the first time.
Hey, next topic. No, he shouldn't. Because y'all not thinking, no, he shouldn't.
Dallas had a good
No, he
team.
shouldn't.
Every going to play.
That's what I'm saying. A whole system, a good system that year.
Hey, no.
Take this L.
They want to be LeBron.
I'm sick of you.
He put up 25 in a quarter. Are you serious?
Your GOAT lost to Joe Dumars.
Hey, look.
First of all,
My GOAT lost to people like KD.
so Joe D wouldn't be. Joe D's a Hall of Famer. Joe D's a Hall of Famer.
Joe Dumars,
Joe D,
KD.
and he lost before KD got there. Stop it.
Come on,
He lost
bro.
before KD got there. He got
Joe-
locked up by JJ Barea, 5'2".
That's the only. I said that's a blemish. I said that's a blemish.
They had a good team that year.
That is a bad blue.
Because they swept the hell out of us. We had internal issues.
I already admitted that's a blemish right there. So you can't keep saying
That
it
is a
because I already
bad
admitted
blemish.
that. So that's one blemish. Now let's name the 3 years
I
he
just
lost
told
to the
you he
Pistons.
should have beat.
3 years in a row he lost to the Pistons.
The Pistons was the same damn back-to-back champions.
The number one
And they were and the Jordan rule.
Man,
They fired the hell out
look,
of
they
him.
got so many excuses for Jordan, bro.
I'm telling you facts.
And you in this
We
fight
giving
by
you
yourself.
facts.
Don't tap him.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, we giving you something. Your shenanigans.
Because I mean, if
Yeah.
that
We giving you facts.
that is crazy.
Just let it holler about, oh, well, Jordan got eliminated in the first round. Okay, LeBron first year, he couldn't even make the playoffs. The same, when Jordan got eliminated in the first round, he couldn't even make the playoffs. Now we do that.
You gotta get in.
Now we going in.
Who fresh out of high school has ever made the playoffs like that? Though? Nobody.
He's phenomenal. Nobody's taking that away from him. Nobody's saying he's not also an all-time great. Y'all, it gets out of hand. Y'all say he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
That means he's the greatest of all time.
Jordan
He's not.
played in a
Now,
watered-down
is he-
league.
Whoa.
Watered down.
Jordan, so why hold Fred what you got holding? So why does Jordan face more Hall of Famers than LeBron in the playoffs?
Because they were big men. They weren't guards. They weren't guarding Jordan. He played against a lot of Hall of Famer big men. LeBron played against a lot of people who play the same position as him.
And the game has
I
changed.
know the game.
And the game has
I know they
changed.
hoop too.
Hold up now.
They hoop too, but I'm
A
saying.
lot of offensive players. that
And the
play
game has
position, right?
changed.
Yeah.
And not a lick of defense.
So what they got to do with him?
But that's not my fault. If LeBron played the same position, Hall of Famers who the same position as him, but Jordan played against big men.
Jordan played against defensive guard.
Name the best guard Jordan went against.
Clyde Drexler.
Not Clyde
Clyde was good.
His love was.
Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas.
Are any of them better than?
Rodman.
Are any of them better than KD, Melo, Steph, Gilbert Arenas? Are any of them better than Derrick?
Defensively, yes.
Dwayne Wade?
Defensively, yes.
Wow.
You think about
I think
offensive.
so.
You think about
Defensively,
offense.
absolutely.
You
Those
think about
are defensive
offense.
players.
They want to go to defense because none of them can put up.
Because you talking about who he played against. You said
We're
who
talking
he
about
played
guarding
against.
LeBron.
I'm talking about all around player. For
Well, LeBron don't lock nobody down now.
Are any of them better than KD, Steph, D Wade, Melo, the players LeBron went against? Kobe. None of them are better. None of the people.
Jordan played against Kobe. I mean,
Hey, come on, stop
I mean, he was
it.
a baby. I get it.
Exactly.
I
He
get it.
wasn't prime Kobe.
I get it.
The people, the guards Jordan went against were not as good as the people LeBron went
The
against.
prime people
not true.
that LeBron went against.
Yeah, we
You're
can.
naming a
Jordan
small.
were
You're
not-
naming a small
He went against
size of
Jeff Hornacek.
superstars. Okay.
Come on,
Let's address that. Utah was so sorry. But they beat the hell out of Houston every year with Elijah Rodgers.
Every year.
They beat the hell out of Shaq and Kobe every year, and they beat the hell out of Duncan and Robinson every year.
Bro, they won't.
Hold on,
That was
no,
not
they
prime.
A minute ago.
That was
Shaq
not
was in his
prime Shaq, and Kobe. That was
prom Shaq.
That was
So Robinson Duncan with shit either. Huh?
First of all, Shaq beat Jordan with the Magic. So what are you talking about?
Shaq did.
I got. Are we rolling?
That one. Okay.
Oh my God. What are you talking about?
The man was drunk as hell, hopping up on cigar.
What are you talking about?
Coming off the golf course.
No, that obviously year Jordan first came back.
Yeah,
For the playoffs.
That's not my fault. Stay ass on the.
And what happened the next year? Jordan swept.
You want to come back and get
Jordan swept them the next year. Jordan swept them the next year.
Yeah.
Penny didn't. Jordan. Penny did not play. He was
Here we go.
We ready?
Here we go. Here we go.
Look, do
Here we
your
go.
research, sir.
3, 2, 1. What's the next step?
We been rolling.
They don't like that.
This whole time.
When somebody say Jordan not to go, they don't like that.
I like it, girl. I got facts. I got facts for your ass. Okay, I got facts for your ass. I seen the game. I'm telling you what went down. And like I said, y'all talking about that shit about Utah. Mopped up Duncan and Robinson, Shaq, and Kobe, all of them. And they was killing too. That pick and roll. You couldn't stop that pick and roll. You couldn't stop that pick and roll. They Thunder did 6 threes in the final.
Jeff Horner said.
Thunder did 6 threes in the final game. Where?
That boy sorry.
Where it works.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about the 71st coach getting fired. Released. How y'all feel about that?
Let me tell you something. I known Tony and his dad since I was a little kid. Like, they some real good people. I know his situation that happened in Pembroke, which I thought was some bullshit.
What happened in Pembroke?
He was the interim coach. The head coach left, and Tony got the spot. Led Pembroke to the outright conference championship. And you know, Pembroke don't play. They play good teams all year, pretty much.
Yeah.
When it was time for the coaching change or for him to get a promotion, they gave it to somebody else.
Not
Yeah. Hey, let's go a little deeper though.
Go ahead.
Keep going. Not me. I don't know the man.
Yeah.
But you know his name been ringing all day, so things have been happening all day.
Yeah.
We've been talking all day. So get deep with it.
So after he left Pembroke, he went to 71st.
No, we still at Pembroke.
Pembroke.
Apparently something's happening in Pembroke.
I don't know him too much, but I feel like the situation as a whole, what he did for the program at 71st period.
What happened in Pembroke?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
He bad in Pembroke.
Let's leave it.
No.
They won't know from me. It's hearsay from what
It's hearsay.
I hear
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, this is what you heard.
You know, like I just hear that there was an incident with a young lady in his car, the DUI, and so on and so forth. So
See, I ain't heard anything about that. See, okay.
So that's
that needs to be looked into. We're gonna look into that, but okay.
There was an incident.
That could have been a factor.
Okay.
That could be a major factor.
And
in being released.
that's 100% hearsay because I don't know this man. I feel for this man. I was in his shoes 2 years ago.
Released.
It released. Okay. 2 years ago. So I feel for the dude. But I'm just saying what I heard today because his name has been ringing and ringing all day long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the situation with 71st goes, what I was told was it was a parent who was upset about her child's playing time, I guess. So she told about some things that maybe he did that was against violations, like chartering the bus or something they said.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Getting them some rooms they shouldn't have had, which I don't understand why that's an
what's
issue.
wrong with a charter bus for kids going to state championship? Why wouldn't the school rally behind them to get them a charter bus?
Y'all former Cumberland County employees, y'all talk to me.
Because when we was in the third round of the playoffs, when we went to Richmond, our AD got together like a bus. I mean, it was a school bus, but like anything for the kids, for the fans, like the AD was
most definitely
all for it.
Support.
So I don't understand why he didn't get that same support at 71st. Knowing 71st is a predominantly black school. And then, this is a young black coach doing it for young black kids.
I was about to say, because Tristan was promoting that charter bus on IG all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He deserves the same love.
I mean, you can take black coach out of it. It's about him being a coach, him being successful with this program.
Yeah.
And this is the only program in Cumberland County that made it to the state championship. I mean, I know that St. Paul's girls went to the Final Four and they had a charter bus.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's all about the school supporting you and rallying behind you. And it's a damn charter bus.
Yeah, I don't understand the issue with that.
If you got the funds for it in your booster club, then shit, give me a charter bus.
This motherfucker said they ain't had the same vision. I'm like,
yeah. So I'm gonna read the statement in a second. He said, but that just tripped me out. And I'm just like, and then the parent that was complaining about the kid, he can't even play. I wouldn't even pick him up in the wheelchair league.
I can't take it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Probably
parents
neither.
gonna always be your worst nightmare on the team. Parents are always gonna be your worst.
And now, because everybody know how this new generation is. Hey,
Yeah, I can't.
everybody know how these new generation kids. A kid will leave a school in a heartbeat. So
That's because you don't let them do that.
No,
shit.
I don't let them do
Not
that.
you.
If it's a kid I think they talking about, trust me. He won't play. He's played his last game in basketball. I tell you that.
Their parents influence.
He be going somewhere to work.
Yeah.
And so in North Carolina, so I coached in Oklahoma before I came out here, and I'm from Mississippi.
Shout out to the SIP.
Shout out Mississippi. Hey, Meridian High girls state championship. Anyway,
Hey,
so this moving around school shit.
you ain't used to that. In my day, you couldn't do that.
It's weak as hell.
Yeah, in my day, you couldn't do that. Now, if I get mad about what Tom said, I can leave and go play for Donovan.
sure.
And then, all right, Donovan ain't playing me like I want him to play me. So now, I'm going to come play for you now.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Now,
know, you got kids putting up their choices. Like, am I going to K Fair? Am I going to E. Smith?
Next year, I'm going to go here.
I'm about to say, I ain't gonna lie, I did the same thing. I left Pine Forest and went to Smith, but it wasn't my, you feel me?
What was it?
Nah,
It wasn't a modified move. Your parents didn't move to it.
It was family problems going on, so I had to leave.
But
Pine
yeah, you didn't leave Pine Forest and go to Smith to play basketball, and then you ain't getting no clock here, so now I'm going to play Cape Fear now. You didn't do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Trinity or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Even though that's prep school or whatever, but you know, still, you can do that. But all this, in my day, you had to deal with what you had to deal with at school.
Out the gate, you better get better.
Unless you actually going to stay with somebody else in the district. Other than that, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
But, you know, like they said, now you can do that. They were saying there was issues with players maybe not supposed to be on the team or not, but I'm like, yeah, they let everybody play where they want to play now. So
Exactly.
I mean, they got the school of choice, so all you have to do is.
and then if your child is graduating and going, why do you care what's going on at the program anyway?
Exactly.
Okay, so now we talking specifics.
Well, I'm saying allegedly the parent that complained. If the information is accurate, then her son can't play dead.
The information.
I feel like
I'm just saying what it is.
I feel like it was deeper than that.
I'm just saying what it is. It's not personal.
Honestly, it doesn't have to be.
I've
deeper
watched
than
kids
that.
several
It
times,
don't
and
have
it's
to be
not that
deeper than
good.
that, because principals, if you don't have their same
read
agenda,
the statement.
then I'm gonna be honest.
What do you mean the same agenda? The agenda is to win.
It's to win. It's weird to me. That's weird to me.
You have a lot of. You have a
keep
lot
the kids
of.
safe and win games.
You have
What
a
else
lot
is
of
the issue?
educators
So you gonna
who
risk-
don't care about athletics. They really
Yeah,
don't care.
that is
so. You got a lot of teachers
But
that
guess what?
they suck as a
But
kid
guess
and
what?
get no burn.
Those alumni, those parents, all people that left the school, they bring in that money. The booster club, they bring in the money for the school. So if your team go to shit now because you don't have a good coach, what? It's because of you, right? That's
all
your
you
fault.
gotta say is academics before athletics.
Yeah.
I mean, and that wins every time.
You'll never.
You got the best. So if you got the
That's the
best,
cliche.
it does.
It depends on where you at.
That's facts.
Because in Atlanta, it's all about winning. They don't give a
sure.
fuck about your
For sure.
your grades. Like,
But it can always be justified. Academics.
Tell us the way out.
if I take it up out of here, then we don't care about no. Well, I'm not saying we.
You saying the way out ain't do no work? You saying?
Hey man, I ain't.
Shout out to Dwight. I'm messing
He
with
down
you.
on canvassing, man.
Nah, I can dig that. I can dig that. You're right about that.
Hey, if you want to take it out, man, we gonna have.
But you talked about not having cable.
Yeah, I had
In
cable.
the 90s.
Yeah.
That means niggas is taking it out, getting it out the mud.
Yes.
That the antenna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on
He
the
had
TV.
the antenna.
Had to hang on the
They
TV.
get it out the mud. They ain't really getting it out the mud no more, man. It ain't no mud.
They're not
No
working
more.
hard to get. Yeah.
Nah.
Like if you go look me up in football, I was the man in football in high school.
Oh yeah.
I had one class I never went to. She always kicked me out or whatever. And like I said, people didn't care about your grades. Like my coach, he was like the assistant principal. So like when she see my teacher, shout out to my teacher.
What's her name?
Can't tell you the name. Shout out to my coach too. But that's how they found out the cheating scandal happened in Atlanta, because she was like, "Yo, you never came to my class. You walked across the stage." But everybody in my side of town, everybody in the city knew I was gonna make it. But some shit happened where I wound up here. But hey, it is what it is. So in Atlanta, if you're gonna be the ticket up out of here, they don't care about academics, man. Hey, the orange is nice for you, man. Shout out to Uncle Sam.
Shout out.
Well, the statement that was put out by Gilbert Bay, shout out to Gil. I'm saying like I know him like that, right? I'm like Gil. I don't know. It was smooth. I said it smooth.
Can I call you that?
I'm gonna play it for you. He is kind of a legend. You gotta respect the legendariness now. So you're in the respect now. You know,
check beside his name.
Hey, he's been doing it for a minute. Now. You gotta get the man his respect. And majority of the time, he's first.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Myron Williams, principal of 71st High School, has made the decision to change the leadership of the boys basketball team. He and head coach Jones did not share the same vision for 71st High School. Jones remains employed as a physical education teacher at 71st High School. In Cumberland County schools, coaching is classified as an extra duty assignment, and changes to extra duty assignments, which expire annually, are made at the discretion of the principal. Statement from Myra Williams, principal of 71st High School. So, I guess he's saying that he just wanted to let him go because, hell, he didn't like the way he would have worked today, I guess.
Right.
I mean, that's crazy. You just release somebody without giving the proper answer, like a reason.
That's why I thought it was a little bit deeper than that. But
that's why them kids turned out the way they did.
Oh yeah, the kids they started riding and talking about they give them transcripts and
that's loyalty though.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Even though it should have been executed better with the language and the hand gestures and shit like that. Kids would be kids. But I do
thought of it.
You're trying to be heard.
I do love the energy though.
They was trying to be heard, you know.
Because that's what happens when you do right by kids. That means Tony did his job.
They appreciate you.
He did his job. Why you think I'm back coaching at Palm Forest? You think if I ain't fuck with Coach Peter and Coach May, you think I'd be helping them coach right now? Hell nah. They helped change my life. So I'm gonna have they back anytime. And you could tell like Tony left a mark on them kids. Like they went to the state championship in one year. Yeah. All it takes is 1 year.
Last year, they thought they was going to state championship this year?
Hell no.
Let me tell you something. I'm glad Boyette left Pine Forest. I couldn't stand his ass.
No, Boyette gonna let 4 state championships.
That's another topic.
Hear me?
No, Boyette gonna let 4 state championships.
Boyette's a winner.
He a good coach.
He wins now. Hey, say what y'all want to say. The wins is up. That's all I know.
Yeah, but that's unfortunate with Tony, man.
But I mean, hey. But no. They took.
Is he going to continue working there as a teacher?
That's what it says as of now.
That check got clear now.
I mean, have you guys, nobody's had any conversation with this gentleman?
I haven't reached out to him.
I know him personally, but I don't want to reach out to him at this time because I know stuff like
this.
Yeah,
going on.
it's too much.
A lot of people probably blowing him up.
Yeah,
questions.
They say he's gonna stay there as a teacher though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
I'm with you. See, I was with you. Like I don't know about that.
You still got to be an adult and got adult.
Well, you got to eat now. You still got mouths to feed now.
Listen. That man is marketable.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is true.
He's absolutely marketable. He's been
hot right now, really.
He was successful in 1 year at
This 2 back-to-back. 1 year stands.
1 year.
He didn't turn programs around.
But coaching there, I think it was like extra duties. I don't think he was getting paid for that.
No. You get a stipend, please.
Yeah, you get.
Okay, it's not much.
Yeah,
it's bogus.
It ain't just a little.
But he's a teacher as well. So I mean, the stipend I believe was like $2,500, something like that. Which is garbage. That's nothing. As an assistant coach in Oklahoma, I was bringing home $4,000.
For the extra shit you got to do, it ain't.
It's absolutely nothing.
What?
So
had to deal with them parents and the kids and egos and
late nights and stuff.
Come on, pick your kids up.
And how many times you got to feed the kids probably and get them money for stuff?
Why my son not playing?
Oh yeah, because he sucks, and you can't say that.
But see, that's why I feel like it was deeper than that because. Like we just said, all the extra stuff he has to go through.
It doesn't have to be deeper, brother. Listen. I was at Cape Fear. My AD came to me and told me that I was too animated on the sideline. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Was she white?
He, black.
He?
Married to a white woman. I don't know if that matters. Anyways, so he comes to me and tells me that I'm too animated on the sideline. Whereas Coach Key, Coach of the Year this year, throws chairs, gets ejected, gets technical fouls almost every game. I never got a tech. I got a few warnings, but I never got a tech, okay? I had a situation with another coach, and that warranted my releasing. Whereas Coach Key is still throwing chairs and getting kicked out of fucking gyms and shit, and he's still there. So, they get to do that shit. Like, if they don't play into your agenda and you don't buy into theirs, then
Yeah,
arrivederci.
It's the powers to be. Powers that.
But if he's winning you games, why not keep him?
Shit.
Because he's taking the shine away from you.
There it is. Jerry Jones effect.
Yeah. We want our school to be about academics.
You know it's a dick measuring contest.
Same reason Coach Walker still had a job for 22 years at Jack Britt stealing money. And ain't won shit in 22 years. Ain't won damn thing. I ain't saying nobody. I'm being real. You been stealing money for years and ain't won a goddamn thing. His ass should have been removed.
Ike, my man.
Goddamn it, Ike ain't won shit in 22 years.
I love you, Mill.
That's how.
Ike ain't won shit in 22 years. I said, it's a highway round. They're stealing money for 22 fucking years. He was stealing fucking money. Yeah, I said it.
What's his name?
Ike Walker. Look him up. His record is 300 and like 300. Yeah. In 22 years.
Off the strength of one.
In 22 years, he won 300 games.
NFL player.
How many games y'all play a season?
20 something.
30.
About 30, right?
Yeah.
So in 22 years, you won 300 games.
Yeah, but this is high school. As long as you make it.
So how many games?
Happy.
So how many games did you win? Let's be clear.
It's bad.
And so it took you how long?
As long as you're making the right people happy, it's high
So
school.
you could have won that many games in 10 years. It took you 22 years to win that many games.
It's an extracurricular.
But you ain't stealing money though, right? Come on,
The
man.
strength of one NBA
on, man.
player and one NFL player.
I don't know nothing about
Who
it.
he didn't get recruited.
Yikes.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You didn't talk to me about the winning, man. Come on, man.
Man.
Dude, out there stealing money for years, man.
Stealing
I got
money.
nerve to share something talking about they highlighting him as a great coach. Are you insane? What the hell is you talking about?
They been blind.
22 years with no championships. You talking about y'all highlighting him as a great coach.
Blind.
They shared it on the internet and shit. Talking about how great he is.
In the
How
articles
he's
and
changing
shit.
lives. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Man, look.
Nigga ain't changing no damn life.
That
Motherfucker
man been
stealing money. What the
stealing
fuck you doing?
Wow.
Motherfucker stealing money.
I was like,
Like,
look, I went to the Army, came back, said, damn, Ike still here?
Still here. With no wins. No chips.
Still here.
Hands bare.
Man.
Bare hands. How many boy y'all got?
But, I mean,
Wait. We're not gonna get started on boy. I told you about boy.
I just asked a question.
what's the caliber of player that you got at Jack Britt, though? That's a lot of military.
He was saying NBA players.
Okay, one.
And when I went to Jack Britt, we were loaded. And when I went to Jack Britt, we were loaded. He had ball players all through the school. I went to Jack Britt the first 3 years open.
Those are ones that just went into the major league. He has a lot.
We have plenty of talent in Jack
I
Britt.
got you. I'm just asking.
Yeah, big
He doesn't put the players on the team that if you don't fit in his box where you got two parent household.
I was gonna say, so it's a Coach K philosophy.
And you fit into his little box.
You gotta be a certain caliber of
But
kid.
are you a coach? Are you a mentor? Or are you not?
Maybe he can only mentor a certain kind of kid. You know.
That's why his ass should be fired.
Prime example, at E. Smith, when I was in high school, at E. even though I didn't go to E. Smith, I went to Palm Forest. At E. Smith, if you grew your hair out, you couldn't play on the team. And that deleted like
That was later though. That was like,
no, that was when I was playing.
Yeah, that was. That's after me.
Yeah,
Who was
after
the
you.
coach?
He came from Lumberton. I forgot his name.
All I'm saying, 22 years, you could at least win one championship. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
One, and you can't win
At
one?
least went to the Elite Eight.
Hold on, wait.
You ain't win 500 games?
Britt was good a lot of years though. Not lately, but in the past, Britt was good a lot.
So in 22 years, you can't win 500 games?
After Dane Camps left, Jack Brick went
You
to
playing
shit.
30 a year now. In 22 years, you can't win 500?
Yeah.
You 200 short of that,
Right.
baby.
After Daniel Camps left.
On top of the fact you ain't got no championships. You ain't even won 500 games in 22 years.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I thought Britt was a school.
Hell nah. It's great for education.
Yeah, the school, the basketball program and shit, because they need to fire his ass.
Telling you.
That's why.
You need to go ahead. And
Come on, man. That ship is done. That ship is
It
sealed.
was on the hanger.
He can't get it done. It's proven.
Okay, well next. I don't know this man.
What's the girls program? My daughter, she's coming up, so I need a good
You got
girls
St.
program.
Paul's and you got
You
East.
spent all day. All day.
Well, if you want to win now.
If you want to win, you want to win. Now, I'd never take
East Smith got some players, but they need a couple more players. East Smith is good, got a good team. But
We need a big,
they're a couple players away. But now, St. Paul's and Terry Sanford now.
Now, St. Paul's
they ready
just
now.
lost two twins.
They ready
They're
now.
seniors. They just lost their
Hey,
twin
look,
towers.
That was highway robbery too. What Terry Sanford pool? Oh my god!
Let me back up. Take me off the camera.
I ain't never seen parents beef like that.
Take me off the
Oh,
camera.
so high school girls? Oh
It's
my!
making me want to pack my daughter up and get the hell out of this city.
It's out of control
People are
now.
psycho.
And they out of control now.
They
out of
are.
control.
Ridiculous.
They
And I
are.
can't.
If you do that, they're gonna be really sick. You do that.
Look, that's a prime
Take it
example.
off.
That's
Boy.
gonna happen with 71st
Yo,
this next year.
That's
Like
ridiculous.
Say the first who?
The boys.
Boys. Like, you gotta think about it. How do you take a whole squad from Smith and take them to Terry Sanford?
I mean, hey,
when we was in school, you had to validate. You had to validate because light bills.
Let's talk about it. Who we talking about?
Who's over there though?
Who we talking about?
Oh, so you know.
Who we talking about? Coach Rob? Who we talking about?
We're not gonna get into that though. But
Oh yes, we are. Y'all just made me
You had to verify light bills when we were playing.
This is true.
You verify
First of
light
all,
bills.
you were supposed to be at Palm Forest because
Are you still talking? We ain't
your
talking
sister
about
was
him.
at Palm Forest with us
We ain't talking
before,
about him.
and then she transferred to Smith. You went to Palm Forest.
The program.
It's
My sister joined the program.
No. They in the same household. My sister went to Palm Forest. She was at Palm Forest and she switched to Smith.
Because she got accepted to the program.
And his ass went to Palm Forest.
She was
So
nice
why you
at
ain't go to
basketball.
Smith?
Smith basketball team was not good. And I was not going.
Why you ain't go to Smith? Look.
And I lived in Palm Forest district.
So who you talking about? Who you got an issue with?
I got no issue.
You ain't got no issue.
No, because I flew here. I didn't grow here. Okay. So I suppose it's deeply rooted. Okay. All the issues came before me and my kid came.
Mm-hmm.
However, we are getting,
But your kid is the marquee. So
well, I mean, and that hurts.
now she's a pawn. Now she's in play now.
It hurts.
Yeah, she's in play
You
now.
know what I mean? Like when we genuinely come here to play basketball and to be a part of a good basketball community, when we got to deal with all this riffraff, and it's ridiculous. And it's not even the kids.
It's the parents.
That's why I don't coach. I've been telling her for years. Man, you don't coach. Man, I ain't dealing with these parents.
It's the
I be have to hop on one of these cats for real, bro. I ain't got time for that. They be out of control.
Really
out of control.
Yep.
And I don't even have a problem with those kids moving. Because listen, if I were, let's say names, if I were Rob and I were assistant coaching at E.E. Smith and I got a head coach position at another school, who gives a fuck where it is? I'm taking it, right?
Yeah.
These are my AAU babies. I'm taking my fucking kids with me.
Yeah.
Period. Okay?
Yeah.
So if there's any
That's
way
how I
that we
feel.
can get around the system, then let's do it.
I don't blame them.
Let's go.
I don't blame them.
It's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
But chill with the shit.
Yeah,
Like
on
chill
Facebook
with
and
the
shit.
other shit.
Yeah.
Let's just play
They
basketball.
very petty and going back and forth on Facebook.
It got
Well, it was a dude at the damn state championship game from E. Smith talking shit to the girls.
Yeah.
And Terry Sanford.
I don't know nothing about that.
He on the sideline talking shit, and DJ and they're like, "Damn, what's wrong with you? Why you doing these kids?" And he over there saying whatever he's saying, like,
Yeah.
this shit's getting out of
they
hand.
are kids. And those Terry Sanford kids are really freaking good basketball players. Maya is an amazing basketball player.
Yeah.
T is a great, like these kids are great basketball players. And guess what? It's 100,000 basketball scholarships out there for kids to get.
Yeah.
Just go get them shits. Like, you're not going to take from Skylar. My kid is going to get what God has for her. Like, we ain't got a beef to get Sky a scholarship and T a scholarship and Maya a scholarship. Like, I just don't get it. I'm not from this type of culture. I'm not. It's supportive where I come from.
Yeah.
And this shit is just, it's exhausting, and it makes me want to leave.
I think it's because Fayetteville girls basketball ain't been this good in a while. Like, cause back in the day, back
He
when
said
we
in
were
a
young,
while.
I don't know.
in a while.
Once a
No,
while.
I don't know. The favorite girls have been good.
Once a
Who
while.
you got?
I'm talking about as a collective. I'm talking about like,
Not certain powerhouses.
yeah,
but-
not because you
But
know
when I
Smith
got here at
always.
18, it was Smith, it was Terry Sanford, it was Pine Forest, it was Westover.
Yeah.
So I mean that's
That's what I'm saying. It's always been good though. That's
when Maya got to Smith, it's been like
up and up. So
yeah,
the last
it's
4
been-
years.
Yeah, the last 3-4
4
years,
years.
girls basketball has transformed. In
before
Cumberland County.
Maya, when they had what's the old girl that went to Wake Forest?
Alex.
it
But she
was-
was,
it was-
that's the Maya
yeah,
era.
yeah.
Because
It was-
Maya was at Trinity then.
Alex was at Village or somewhere.
Trinity.
Yeah,
She was
and then you had what's the name? Moore. That's at NC
Kendall.
State. Yeah, Kendall.
Kendall was at Palm
She was
Forest.
at Pine
Yeah.
Forest.
It was
And she
Kendall.
was at Northwood
She was at
for the
Northwood
first
first.
3
Yeah,
years.
but
And then
that's what I'm saying. That was at private schools, but they start coming to public schools. That's what happened.
So the past
True.
3-4
yeah,
years.
past 3-4 years.
But
It ain't been Fayetteville girls ain't been like that ever since then. You gotta think about it. You gotta think since Sydney Cook, Southview.
Ooh, see, she's tough.
Yeah, that was my graduating year.
But when I was in high school, when I was in
2011.
high school, it was Amber and Samantha.
Yeah,
and they went to back to back, and they went undefeated.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Girls always been good. Like
And when I played, Toya and them was killing. They wanted to
that's
stay
what I'm saying.
champion.
Girls always been.
They wanted to stay said it like 3-4 years in a row.
Toya was
71st one like every year. Damn near. Toya was setting records and all.
Yeah.
That's Charmaine Bright.
Yeah.
And Amber, to me,
I mean, she was
Amber the best.
I'm about to say, here we go with that now. Here we go now. Here we go now. You got it right. Yeah, I rock with Charmaine. I ain't gonna get into that.
No shit.
I ain't gonna get into that because I see her sharing the articles, her picture in the paper.
Hey.
You know what I mean? But you know, like I said, Toya, Eunice, and Cece and them was killing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Eunice, oh my.
That's all. And Tweet, my bad. I'm forget about Tweet.
Hey, people lucky Tweet didn't stay in Fayetteville for long.
All I'm gonna say. What you mean? She graduated from first.
No, it was not. What's old girl name that used to go to Smith and she transferred? She was a point guard.
What you talking about?
I forgot. It was like 2-2 or something like that.
I don't know what you talking about.
What year?
Yeah,
It was like 07. She was a point guard.
senior?
Yeah, she was a point guard, and then she transferred. But it's whatever. But it's
The best player was probably Shaq.
Cause what's take Kathy?
Kathy. Oh,
Kathy
yeah.
was
Kathy didn't graduate from Smith?
Yeah, but it was a guard up
graduated from
under her
Smith.
that was a
She graduated from
freshman.
Oh,
that
okay,
was
was
just
nice.
as tough as her, and then she went up there towards.
I know
Raleigh.
you talking about. What's that? I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you talking about. She was gonna hoop with us.
Yeah, she used to hoop with dudes all the time, and
hoop
she
with us.
had a handle.
She used to come with Kathy and them and Sabrina.
Yep.
Darnell's sister. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here today. Thank you, Ms. Ashley, for coming through.
My pleasure.
My man Smitty coming through.
I appreciate you having me.
My man Tom.
Already.
You already know.
Donovan.
Hey, let me shout out the Dreamville Dancers real quick. Hey, my girl got a majorette dance team called the Dreamville Dancers. Hey, they doing their thing in Fayetteville, man. Y'all.
That's the camera.
That was the next time talking
My fault. Y'all,
Oh my
hey, look, y'all go look them up on Facebook, IG, Dreamville Dancers. Not them other teams that be trying to imitate. You see it.
Hey,
You see the wristband.
Shout out for your ladies.
shout them out. Check them out.
I got a shout out to my boy Trey and Jay with the details. I gotta represent the homies. Hey, it's some comfortable wear, so go cop.
Hey, shout out to Louis Vuitton. Taking care of me, get me right. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Ice cold.
stay tuned. You never know where we're gonna be, baby. I am the innovative, emancipated, the originator, baby. Jesse Mitchell, this has been Straight No Chase. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir.